This is it, they're racing. Imprimatur away very quickly over near the rails with Society Bay. Drought has begun well also. Now let's have a look where Bonecrusher is back behind them at the rear as they settle down, trying to get near the fence, and our Waverley Stars caught deep. Roman Artist and Dandy Andy took them out of the straight, a length and a half. Imprimatur and Society Bay deep. They were followed then by, in the centre of that bunch, March Akita drawn the rails. 2 lengths further back, the Filbert and Drought, a length to Waverley, our Waverley Star, who's still wide. 2.5 lengths then to Bonecrusher, followed by Dinky Flyer, Aberidi, and last of all, Tristram. At the 1400, Roman Artist, a length and a half in front now from Dandy Andy and Society Bay the outside. A length to March Akita and a length and a half drawn, tucked in on the fence from Imprimatur. Our Waverley Star still 3 deep in the race, and on the rails, the Filbert and Drought the centre. 2 lengths to Aberidi, Bonecrusher on its inside, 2 to Dinky Flyer and a length to Tristram. They've got 1100 to go. Roman Artist cutting out a fair pace. Out a length and a half. Society Bay clear second now. On the rails, Dandy Andy and a half length to March Akita. 2 lengths to Drawn, having a good run from Imprimatur. Our Waverley Star will want to be far up. Here's Bonecrusher. He's pulled into the outside, shooting around them, and our Waverley Star's going with it. Aberidi at the head of the others with Drought, Dinky Flyer, the Filbert and Tristram. Here come the New Zealanders, our Waverley Star and Bonecrusher. They've raced to the lead. 600 out. Have they gone too early? 2 lengths to Drought, running up the third from Society Bay. They were followed then by Drawn under the whip at the head of the others, Dinky Flyer. But our Waverley Star, he got a half length to Bonecrusher. He's gone for the whip on Bonecrusher. 3 lengths to Drought, followed then by Dinky Flyer and Drawn. But the 2 great New Zealanders have come away on the turn. Our Waverley Star, a half-length Bonecrusher. The big red won't give in. Drought running on. Bonecrusher responds to the whip. The roars of the crowd. He races up to our Waverley Star. 100 out. Bonecrusher, our Waverley Star. Stride for stride. Nothing in it. Our Waverley Star, the rails. Bonecrusher, the outside. And Bonecrusher races into equine immortality. $1.5 million as he photo finishes our Waverley Star. Third is the Filbert, followed by Drought. Next is Dandy Andy, followed behind them by Dinky Flyer. Then Tristram, March Akita, Aberidi, Drawn, Society Bay, Imprimatur and Roman Artist. The crowd is roaring its head off. The judges call for the photo. These 2 giants from New Zealand, Bonecrusher and our Waverley Star. Fortunes fluctuating. They've gone to the post in a photo. What a dream finish. And Bonecrusher has won it, you'll find, on the outside by the narrowest of margins. And you just can't take anything away from either of these horses. Our Waverley Star was 3 wide until it took the lead at the 600-metre mark. Bonecrusher was under the whip at the 500, and our Waverley Star ran away from him. But he came again, and number 2 is in the frame. The big red, and he's earned the title today. Number 2, Bonecrusher, ridden by G.M. Stewart, is first. Number 3, our Waverley Star, L.O. Sullivan, second. Number 1, the Filbert, G. Murphy, was third. So it's New Zealand, New Zealand, New Zealand. 4th, Dandy Andy, bred in New Zealand. And 5th, Drought, bred in New Zealand. By gee, they might as well run some of these races over there, save them taking the cup back. After the running of the Cox Plate, the numbers 2, 3 and 1.